Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and welcome back into the PMDG 777-200. We are sat here on the ground at Rome as American 239 Heavy. This is a requested flight from a good friend of the channel, Stu, who requested Rome or Heathrow over to Dallas-Fort Worth. I've just read his message, and he said the bare metal livery, but we're in the One World livery. But we are flying American. It's going to be a nice flight. Northernly out of Rome, then over Monaco, exiting France via Brest, then Oceanic, entering back over land via Newfoundland, Montreal, Toronto, Detroit, St. Louis, then Dallas. Flight time 11 hours 20 minutes. Got a nice flight time. We are using the Boris AudioWorks sound pack as well, so we should hear these Rolls-Royce engines on takeoff very nicely. Departing off of runway 25, taking 294 passengers, 84 tons of fuel. Should be a good flight. Thank you to Stu for requesting this flight. It's going to be a fun one. Always love an excuse to take the 777 out for a flight. So let's jump into the flight deck, get everything set up for today's service. Well, VATSIM, however, is very early UK time on a Monday as well, so I highly doubt we'll get any ATC the whole sector, but we'll see how it goes. Right, welcome into the flight deck of the 777. We are using the Hughes PBR material pack for the flight deck. I got rid of the Fanzo mod. Start with a fault and fire test, everything looks good. Then we'll do the emergency exit lights. And we're going to get some window heat on as well. Now, that looking good. Seatbelt sign can go on now as well. And my last GSX start boarding straight away. It takes a while to get these big heavy 777s loaded. Overhead panel is pretty much done. Now we can jump down here and we'll squawk 1000, and that looks good there. Everything else, and we'll cancel or reset the trim. Right, that's all sorted. And then we go FMC, and then we'll go clear that if we can get the click spot for pausing it. We are at Rome Fiumicino. Stand is 708. Lovely. And we'll pop the last position into the reference, and then we'll request our flight plan from SimBrief. Let me just import it into the EFB first, though. That would help, wouldn't it? Right, we'll select the route, and we'll wait for it to ask it to load itself.
Ciao, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
And then the fuel, we're going to need 84 tons to get there safely, with a little bit extra on reserve. Payload is going to be 1691. Pop that in there, that looks good. Load.
Departure checks completed. Bypass being inserted.
We'll just wait for the activate button to appear. There you go, lovely. We'll activate XQ, and we're departing off of runway 25 today, so we can plug that straight in. And it's going to take me about 10 days to figure out what bloody SID it wants us to do. Right, that took all of 8 minutes to try and figure out what SID it was, because it doesn't make it very easy when you fly out of Italy. This is one reason I avoid Italy, is the SIDs and the SID on the SID. It makes absolutely no sense. Like I've figured it out, but it's not even on my chart here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So silly, but we got there in the end. Right, that's all sorted. We will not do the arrival because we've still got 11 hours of flight time. We'll have a look at the flight plan to make sure there's no crazy discos or anything stupid. There's our routing, and there's the Oceanic start. And that all looks pretty good there. Right, and then we'll go airport. Just want to see where the so we'll go Bravo Bravo full length 25, and we'll select the heading. (247). APU can be started now. Gets conditioned air into the cabin. Init reference, reject. we'll do it ourselves. Reserves to get to, don't know where that is, but it wants 9.6, so we'll go 10. Yeah, we'll call it 10 tons for our reserve. Cruising initially, flight level 340, and then stepping up to flight level 400 as we enter the US airspace. So 340 initially, and then the cost index today is going to be a whopping 44. Don't need to execute that. Right, takeoff limits. Where is the performance tab? So we're going to go full length 25, import, calculate. Let me just see if it's got any minimum, takeoff minimums. Where is 25? There's runway 25. And no, we're going to be going full length, so we don't need any of those. Full length will suffice for us. So yeah, we're gonna go for Bravo. That is full length, so we'll just add that all in anyway. So it's going to be takeoff, selected temperature of 51. Takeoff, next page, and we're going to fill this out. So the winds are 200 at 8. The slope is 0.02. And the outside air temperature is 20 degrees. Lovely. And we'll go previous page. We'll go flap 5, trim, and there is all the figures. And we'll fill the speed window in. And that is pretty much everything. LNAV VNAV for departure. Get the iPad back here, and we'll have a look at the SID that we pinned and the stop altitude. Does it give us one? It's 4,000 feet for the X-null. So we'll just plug in 4,000 feet. That is everything set up. We'll wait for GSX to finish loading, and then we can get on our way. Right, welcome back into the flight deck. We're ready to rock and roll now. Let's pressurise the hydraulic system. And that is it. Get the beacon light on shortly. Let's ask for pushback and departure first. I want to see what it gives us. Let's have a GSX profile for this airport. Hello? There you go. Right, beacon light can come on now. Checklist complete. After takeoff checklist is the next one, so we get the engine page up, and we've done everything we can. Just want to be facing east, so we want tail right. Our jet bridge and all the equipment's clear, so we'll release the parking brake, and I'll let you listen to this beautiful engine start. not as good as the you know, G90s, but the takeoff noise in the Rolls Royce is
We have a
better.
good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking the gears. Tow track disconnected. Bypass fuel removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
It's pretty good. It's not too bad. Right, there's the bypass pin. So we're just going to wait for... I think we've got 2 good engine starts. Which we have. So overhead panel, APU off. And then we're going to get the lights on. The packs will come on automatically once the APU's stopped. And we can go and get flaps position 1 and then 5. And we go flight controls. We've got to trim up 5. And we get ready to do a flight control check. So, first of all, let's get the winds loaded into the FMC. I should have done that earlier. Just gives the aeroplane updated time of arrival, so we don't get that annoying message. So we go full right, full left, full forward, full back. For the rudders now, full left, full right. All flight controls are free and correct. Beautiful. Right, checklist, recall checked, anti-ice not required. That's all done. Normal, and flaps are 5 for takeoff. Clear that. Let's taxi on our way down to runway 25. Right, welcome to Bravo. Bravo, we are ready for departure. I was going to do a call on VATSIM, but there's not a single aeroplane by us. And there's only a couple of controllers on in the UK, so I think I've picked a little bit of a poor time to do this flight. I do like doing flights on VATSIM when there's a lot of traffic, but hey ho, what can you do, eh? There was a Ryanair that took off just before I started recording when I was getting everything set up, but apart from that... Right, lights are on, cabin's advised, TARA on the TCAS. Let's see how good this lineup is. Oh, that's a pretty good lineup. Look at that. Perfect. Brilliant. Right. On the brakes. We are nicely ready to go. We'll go run on the chrono. Spool them up. Forward pressure. Let's go. I'll let you listen to the takeoff roll with all the sounds, courtesy of Boris. So maintaining centre line with a bit of right rudder, and that sounds unbelievable.
V1, rotate.
Gears coming up now. Onto the flight directors. Listen to that noise. Wow. Goodbye, Rome. Yeah, sticking to the flight directors. The LNAV's been a little bit funny. It's giving me some strange commands. I'm not going to follow it too much. I'm just going to eyeball it a little bit until it starts to stabilise itself. Oh, unbelievable. Right, I think we're stabilising ourselves nicely, so we get autopilot 1 engaged. Flaps can come up to position 1. And get flaps up. Listen to those Rolls-Royce work. Wow. Unbelievable this sound pack is. Right, we'll go straight up to cruise level 340. Click it a couple of times. Absolutely in awe of those sounds. They are unbelievable. Really, really good. So checklist is complete. We are on our way to Dallas. I'm going to leave you with some climb and cruise highlights, and I'll see you when we start our descent into Dallas Fort Worth. Hello and welcome back into the flight deck. We are well on our descent into Dallas. We are still on VATSIM. We haven't had anything to do really for the past 11 hours. Now I'm going to start our descent again shortly. But the weather down in Dallas is not very nice. Very strong winds, possibility of some rain, some thunderstorms located in the area. Typical Texan weather really, isn't it? But the PMDG has handled the flight really well. Love this aeroplane. Right, CTAF is set. And we've got cabin ready. So we'll remain on Unicom. And we'll go down to 5,000 feet with a bit of level change. And it wants us at 4,000. But looking really good so far, looking really good. Those clouds do not look very friendly in front of us, do they? But the cabin is secure, so if it gets a little bit bumpy, we know what we can do. So 11 hours 4 minutes airborne so far. Been a long one, very long one. But a very enjoyable flight, two really nice airports. I forgot to mention we flew from MK Studios version 2 of Rome Fiumicino. And we're going to be arriving at Inibuild's Dallas, which I purchased off the Inibuild store. It comes with a custom GSX profile, so it should look very nice when we get there. I think it's just been recently updated. Right, we'll go direct now. Start setting up everything. Go vertical speed, 1,000 feet per minute. Look at that. I think the modelling on the 777 is really nice as well. I think this is PMDG's best work modelling wise, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what the 747 looks like. Right, into the soup we go. Last bit of clear sky, we'll see. And we're going to go flat 25 as well because of the strong headwind. Flat 25 and order brake 3 should be perfect for a nice little vacate quite early. Plus with the winds how they are straight down the runway, I don't really want to mess around with being too slow. It's gone really dark in the flight deck now. Slow that rate of descent. And it's our turn on to final. One little check of the chart. Need to be at 3,000 feet for the next waypoint. Right, localizer. Localizer alive, localizer captured. Flaps 1. Speed check flap 1. We go down to 220 knots now. Watch the slats come out. Look at that, that looks very ominous, doesn't it? We're on approach now, localizer's coming in, we'll switch over to CTAF. Dallas CTAF, it's American 239 Heavy, established on a final approach for runway 18 right to Dallas. The weather's not looking too good, as you can see. Slow that rate of descent down, keep that speed coming down. Little break out there, that's pretty good. Flaps 5. 190 on the speed, there's flap 5 coming out. And tax light, come on. Speed brake armed, init reference, flap 25, final approach speed, we'll go 137 knots. We'll just add 5. Knots now. Keep it slow in. Got glide slope and localizer. Keep going down to 170. It's quite nice actually. That speed's been coming down the whole descent. Have not needed to get the speed brake out at all for this sector. It's really nice. The VNAVs work perfectly with Costing X44.
$2,500.
Gear down, we get flat 50 now. 146 knots. Beautiful. And of course this inner build scenery is nicely accompanied by the Microsoft World Update for Dallas, which is really nice. 137 knots. Landing checklist complete. Beautiful, look at that. Dallas traffic, American 239 Heavy, short final, runway 18 right, Dallas. My aeroplane, let's go. Do some hand flying. So very slow. Look at that ground speed. Beautiful views out the window though. Nice and in sight of the runway. Just check over that scope quickly. And looks all good. Thrust is building again, getting a little bit slow. Those winds are going to cause a little bit of a problem because they're going to drop quite a bit, aren't they?
1,000.
There's 1,000 feet, stabilised. Continue the approach. Beautiful forest down there though. This is why I love these world updates. I mean, look how good this approach has been. Checklist incomplete. I think I just didn't do the checklist, which I can do there. Normal, lovely, blank that. Right, big gust then, had to catch it as the nose wanted to come down. Primarily looking outside the window now, but glancing down occasionally just to make sure that the plane's behaving correctly. Thrust is building up nicely, got good speed. There's a big gust. You see their nose want to come down
100.
there. Caught it though.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Right, flare.
10.
Holding it there. Down we are. Bit of a firm one, but we'll take it. Speed brakes up, reverses green. Idle reverse out nicely. With that headwind, the aeroplane's going to slow right down. Reverse is going to be stowed. Water brake can come off and we'll taxi off left. Pretty nice approach that was. Not the nicest touchdown, but I suppose that's because I've gone flap 25 and it's a little less floaty flap 25, so probably didn't take that into account when I started the flare. If we had flap 30 and I flared like that, it would have been a nice smooth touchdown, but flap 25 did the job. We're safely down, taxied off at the exit we want, and we'll take, luckily, actually, because of that headwind, we've literally pulled in right at the stand and the terminal we want, this international bit over here, so that's worked out nicely. And Dallas traffic, American 239 heavy, vacated 18 right, and we're crossing 18 left. Dallas traffic. Right, APU can be started. I'll tell you what though, the weather in Dallas is not nice. In saying that, it wasn't the best as we left for we left Rome actually, was it? It's a little bit cloudy, 20 degrees. Right, GSX, we'll get this on the go. And we'll go Delta 27. Right, remove that. Lovely, right in front of us it is. There's our ground equipment there, stand 27, Delta 27, sorry. But a very nice, very nice flight that was, and thank you to Stu for picking this service. Always like an excuse to take the 777 out, so wasn't going to say no to this. And sorry it took so long to get it out, mate, but I've got a small backlog of them that I will be getting through. If you want to request a flight, please pop them in the Discord channel. I have a Discord that's available for you to join in the description below. In that Discord channel there is a little section where you can request flight routes that I can do. I've got about 4 or 5 that I'm slowly getting through, and Stu's was the next one. So this was this nice sector from Rome back to Dallas. Right, there's our stand, but can't see any markings, so I think we have to go tax on this marking here and then cut across, don't we? Beautiful. Well, let's see how this parking goes. It's a huge airport, this is Dallas, so I'm glad we got off here. Right, slowly does it. And that'll do me. Just 0.1 off, that'll do. Parking brake set, engine 1 and 2 to off, and welcome down to Dallas. So guys, welcome down to Dallas Fort Worth, 11 hours 15 minutes total air time. Fantastic flight. Once again, thank you to Stu for requesting this. If you would like to request one yourself, please join the Discord and pop it in the selected channel there. Thanks for joining me today. I really do appreciate the support recently, and thank you to everyone for joining in the streams as well. I've been finding those really fun. However, the videos will not stop. I'll continue to pump out videos as well. I want to keep the both streams and videos coming regularly for you guys. Once again, thank you for all the support. Like I said, I really do appreciate it. If you're new and you like the content, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Take care, and I'll see you again very soon in another video.